Bombietta Basserbine gets her ass kicked in my review of Bleach, chapter 557. By the way, guys, do you like my new shirt? I think it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of really awesome classic mecha robots on it. If you can name all the robots that are on my shirt, you get nothing! In this week's chapter of Bleach, we finally got to see Komamura go buck wild and go crazy and fight against Bombietta Basserbine. Her name continues to be so much fun to say, I cannot explain it. But this was a full-on action chapter of Bleach that was really entertaining and had a lot of really awesome, badass imagery and artwork. Particularly, we got to see Komamura's Bankai going crazy. And this is the second form of his Bankai that we've actually seen. And what's really cool about it is that all of the armor has been completely removed from it, so it has a very demonic appearance. And we get to see it a little bit more this week. It actually has like all of these ropes wrapping around its body. It's got this huge old bushy mustache. It's a pretty badass looking beast. And Bombietta doesn't even know what she can do to fight against this thing. It's really fast, it's really quick, it's jumping all over the place, and it seems her ability Explode is not working. She can't actually like insert her Reiatsu into this creature, and that's when we get this quick explanation that apparently it's not even alive. Apparently the armor that it was wearing was its life. And they go into this explanation. It sort of like connects with Komamura, how he removed his other outer layer, and this is like his new form. And apparently even he can't die. And there's a scene where we actually get to see this giant is hit by this big attack, and then they cut down to Komamura, and he has this giant hole in his chest. There's blood squirting out. It's typical Bleach awesomeness. And you can actually see that he did remove his heart. And they go back to the scene where you get to see the big dog who looks just like Falcor, and he has the heart which is sitting on this plate. And here's my very strange and weird theory, because I like to come up with this stuff. Now, in last week's chapter, it was called Wolfsbane, and if you know anything about werewolves, you know that Wolfsbane apparently is like the garlic to vampires. Apparently it like wards away werewolves and lichens and all that crap. And apparently I'm guessing that this plate is kind of like the Wolfsbane. I'm guessing it's made of silver, and since his heart is on it, it's sort of negating his weird like freaky bestial form. And I think that'd be really clever, but that's all just a big theory from me. That's just what I think. But honestly, the rest of the chapter, just pure awesomeness. Just getting to see this Bankai run wild and destroy everything in its path. There's one panel in particular that I think is actually really horrifying. It's when you get to see it jumping up in the air, and it takes up the entire page, and you get to see that Bombietta is standing right in front of it, and she is so small compared to this thing, and it's just big and black and evil looking, and it's about to just completely destroy her. And in the final panel, you get to see, it looks like he might actually finish her off with this one big sword slash, which explodes in the sky, which is pretty damn awesome. So, usually with these type of chapters, I don't like when they explain stuff too much, but this didn't have too much of that. It was really streamlined, and it had a lot of really great action, and just, it was so much fun to read. Honestly, Bleach is at the top of its game right now. It's never been this entertaining, and it just makes me wish the anime would return. Please, God, let it return, because this is great. And Komamura is definitely evolving into a really interesting character. And you know he's going to be really popular at the conventions now. Everybody's going to want to be cosplaying as the human version of Komamura, because not only do they get to be human, but they get to have little fuzzy ears. Everybody wins. It's going to be great. So, awesome chapter. 0 complaints from me. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. Komamura, he's always been one of my favorite characters. He's in like my top 5 Bleach characters. Maybe I'll do a video about that. But still, awesome chapter. Check it out, guys. 10 out of 10. So guys, how did you feel about this week's chapter of Bleach? I thought it was pretty badass getting to see Komamura's Bankai go full-on badassery mode. You can let me know what you thought about it with your comments below. Remember guys, before you leave, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. It is absolutely one of the best ways to support our videos. So, I will see you next time guys. Super Kami Guru 9000, out.